Church?
I'm Christian, but I
Are you
I'm
a pastor or what?
No,
What are you?
I'm just a Christian.
You're just a Christian.
Just a Christian.
Are you a scholar?
In the sciences, yeah, but not in the Bible.
Not in the Bible. What's your scholarship in science?
Astronomy.
Astronomy. You're a scientist?
Not yet. I'm
Not
looking
yet.
into a PhD level in that.
You're doing your PhD right now.
No, I'm entering one.
You haven't entered one yet.
Yeah.
Okay. So you are at best a student of Christianity.
Yes, an
Okay.
interested student in all things academic with respect to the Bible and Christianity.
Right. Okay. So do you have questions?
I do, because
Yeah.
you asked,
Ask questions.
you,
yeah.
you
no problem.
asked what I was discussing in regards to J. Smith. So,
No questions. If you have any questions about Islam,
yeah.
Christianity.
Here's my question.
Yeah.
Bring it down here.
Yeah. Yeah, your voice is very clear in this mic as well. In case you're thinking that all the mics are coming on me, your voice is going to come out very clear. Don't worry about it. Yeah.
I just let everyone know. I don't think Adnan will remember me, but I remember him.
I think I do vaguely remember you. Yes.
Yeah,
It
I
was,
remember you actually giving a coin, I think, to Samuel Green in Perth, Western Australia.
You were there.
Yeah.
You were there in the
Yeah.
debate. Oh.
In UWA. You came.
Yeah. That was one of the best debates I had.
Yeah.
It was very good.
Yeah.
He's a gentleman. I like him.
Yeah.
Samuel Green might be having debates with him again. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So my question is, it's sort of like a statement and then a question.
Ask a question. This is why I asked you if you're a scholar, and you said you're not a scholar. So ask a question.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So here's my question with respect to the statement.
Yeah.
The statement is, when I compare Adam to Jesus, I have the Bible here on one side, Quran here on one side. Each text has resumes associated with these people.
Yes.
Naturally, the Adam of the Bible is not the Adam of the Quran, all the way down to Jesus.
Not entirely,
Right. So my
Yeah.
question is,
Yeah.
why that difference?
because the Quran is the true word of God, and the Bible isn't.
Okay.
Bible has been corrupted, it's been changed, altered by multiple people over centuries. So that's why the Quran was needed as a correcting mechanism to fix all the mistakes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So let's start with Adam. Adam, how is Adam described in the Quran?
As a prophet of God, as the first man.
First man of all humanity?
Yeah.
Where is he located initially?
In the Quran, it doesn't say his location. Initially, he's in paradise. He was made in paradise, he was put in paradise, and then he was put on earth. That's what the Quran says.
So where is paradise located?
Where is paradise?
Yeah.
We don't know.
You don't know where paradise is.
The Quran doesn't tell us where the paradise is.
So where?
It's above in the heavens.
Then where is Iblis located?
Where?
Where is Iblis located in that context?
Iblis is outside. Or Iblis at that time was also there. He was around. He had not yet fallen from
Yes, but what's-
God's favor.
But what's that locale, so to speak? That, the story of Iblis saying, I'm a formless fire, a smokeless fire. I'm not going to, give reverence or something like that.
So there is a situation. Iblis, Satan, accursed, before his crime and after his crime. So which part are you talking about? Before his crime or after his crime?
All of it.
Well, before his crime, he's in the same vicinity as Adam,
And that
because
is,
he hasn't yet
and
committed
that's
his
an
crime.
unknown location outside Earth somewhere.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Because the Quran says, "Get down." Get down means they were above, in a different location, and then they were sent down on planet Earth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, where are they located on Earth when they're sent down?
We don't know. The Quran doesn't give us the geography. No, it doesn't.
Okay.
Yeah.
So these are issues from a scientific point of view. So in science, I hold to human evolution. You have humans around 300,000 years ago, during the Pleistocene period, from South Africa, it's what's called the Out of Africa model, migrating into the Persian Gulf, where you have the 4 rivers of Eden according to...
So you are not a young Earth creationist.
No, I'm an
The guy you were sharing the platform with, just there. Okay, he is. Yeah. I hope you got your visa. I hope you got your visa. Can you check if she's got her visa? Can you check with the Home Office, please? She has escaped. Okay. This is. Do you agree with this? Do you agree with this?
This is the first time I'm here.
But you can see it.
I'm an Australian.
Do you agree with this? Is that a good representation of Christianity?
I don't think so.
You don't think so?
because-
Maybe you can tell her. Tell your sister.
Because if has to come under the concept of philoptimu, which is biblical.
So yeah, we're going to continue. We're going to ignore it and she's going to get away.
Okay.
No problem. So,
We're gentlemen here, so it's
yeah,
okay,
yeah.
yeah.
So the guy you were sharing
Yeah.
platform with, okay, maybe you should have had this conversation with him because he's a young earth creationist.
Yeah, and I would happily have that conversation.
Okay, maybe you should go back to him, convince him about your theory on human development,
Yeah.
because I have no issues with that. The guy you were very happily and confidently shared your platform with, I'm talking about Jay Smith. This gentleman earlier was standing next to Jay Smith attacking Islam, Islamic principles, Islamic values. But there he did not have this conversation with him about human development, human beings go back 300,000 years and all that, because he's a young earth creationist. Jay Smith is a young earth creationist. So you should have this conversation with him. Talk to me about something else. You're a Christian now, yeah? So let's talk about the Bible.
Why restrict that topic with respect to a phenomenon called young creationism that is only 200
No, because
years old?
you don't seem to have a problem with a young earth creationist.
I don't have a problem with it because once upon a time there were no young earth creationists. There were ancient Near Eastern cosmologists.
No, he is a young. The
Wait,
guy.
wait.
Is he your teacher? Is he your teacher?
No.
So what? In what capacity?
This is the first time I'm meeting all of them.
So how comes he put you on a ladder next to him?
Because he asked who would like to give a 15-minute talk.
And
about
then you guys were criticizing Islam together.
Yes.
But he's a young earth
But
creationist.
he's asking me what are my criticisms of the Quran, and what I shared up there is similar to what I'll share with you.
He is a young earth creationist.
Yeah, that's okay.
And you are not. You're not.
I have younger Christians.
So this is an absolute phenomenon where we have Christians sharing platform with atheists, hostile atheists who curse God, don't believe in God.
Am I an
Christians,
atheist?
not you.
Okay.
I'm saying other Christians out there. They will share platform with atheists to attack Islam. Just like that, we saw a demonstration today. This gentleman, who is an evolutionist, right? He believes in evolution, human evolution. He was sharing a platform with today someone who's a young earth creationist who believes the planet Earth is 6,000 years old, and they were both attacking Islam and the Quran, standing there on the ladder. Now he wants to have that conversation with me,
in the context
yeah,
of the Quran.
so that he can make me look as if I don't believe in these things.
No.
Yeah.
No. I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about the Quran.
Okay.
What is the Quran?
So how about the Bible?
think?
How about the Bible? You should
Wait, no.
You should have this
No,
this
no, okay,
conversation
all right.
with your
Then
Christian
I'll
brethren.
I'll go to another topic.
Okay, let's
I'll
go.
go to another topic.
Let's go.
Because I'm talking about.
No, because have this conversation with them first. Young earth creationists.
The Quran's resume for all these people. So Adam, you just said.
No, but look.
Wait. Let me summarize what you said.
Yeah.
Unknown location for Adam, unknown location on Earth, and he's the first.
Why is
man
that a
for-
problem?
That's an issue because scientifically we know the location of humans.
That's-
Adam is not.
Scientifically.
Wait. What do you
come
mean
in.
by that?
Yeah,
What do you
good.
mean by that? What do you mean by
You
that?
came at the right.
Just make it
Now,
plain.
wait.
We know. You
What we're
said
gonna
we
do
know. I wanna
is,
hear you
if
say
you want to
we
play
know.
that game, if you want to play that science game, we've got the
My-
guy for you.
my-
Okay, I'm a historian.
Okay,
I'm not a
so
scientist. Here.
I came to talk to you as a
Okay.
historian.
That one in your right hand.
Let's.
Right hand.
Okay, if you want to talk to me, you can talk to me about history and theology.
All right. Then how about
So
Abraham and
if you
Moses?
want science, here's the guy.
How
No, wait,
about-
you said we know, so I want to hear the evidence for how you know.
How about Abraham and Moses?
No, let's not change the topic.
No,
I want to stick to
you-
this.
you
I want to
just-
stick to this. He said we know.
actually put my
So
one
tell
there,
us
yeah?
how we know.
Yeah,
Right hand side.
yeah. Let's go.
Let's go. How do
Let's
we
go.
know?
How old is the Earth?
Yeah,
No.
that one.
You said we know. So let's start there.
No, up.
What do we know?
That's it.
In regards to what?
Okay, you're the one who just said we know where the first humans were.
Yes.
Go on. What's the evidence for
Africa.
that? Okay, where in Africa?
South Africa.
Okay, how do we know?
How many mics did you put on me?
All the
Hey, they're like
migration patterns into the Persian Gulf. Right. So there's a particular anthropologist that I'm friends with called Jeff Rose.
Right.
He's doing very good work there in the Persian Gulf during what's called the Pleistocene period, which is around 150,000 years before the last ice age.
Yep.
The Younger Dryas takes place 12,000 years ago. I argue that's Noah's flood in that region. And the whole human settlement there got washed out. There was an oasis there. The Indian Ocean spills in through the Gulf and washes that whole place out. That's the flood account.
Right.
So I'm saying as a Christian that when the Genesis chapter 2 account speaks of the four rivers, two we know today, Tigris, Euphrates, The Pishon Gihon rivers were discovered in the 90s through ground-penetrating radar.
Okay.
The Wadi al-Batin River, and the other river that goes into the Armenian range. But the Quran is silent. Now here's what I find
No,
interesting.
wait. You're a little bit worried. I'm going to challenge what you said. Wait. Stick on the topic. Stick on the topic. The topic is we know. Carry on with we know, because you haven't provided evidence yet.
1 second.
You haven't provided evidence
The one
yet.
thing that I've noticed about the Quran.
Okay, wait a minute.
The one thing
Did you
I noticed
notice how he said we
I
know?
am talking-
Did you hear him say that?
I'm
we
talking-
know. And
I'm
now he
talking
wants to
about
talk
the
about the Quran.
Yes.
What I'm not
I'm
going
here
to do
talk
is
to Muslims,
let him
and I'm here
get
to talk
away
about
with
the
the slip
Quran.
of tongue.
This
He
is
said
about the
we
Quran.
know.
This is about the
He
Quran.
said we know.
This is
Yet
about the
he
Quran.
spoke for 5 minutes and he didn't give a shred of evidence for why we know. So I'm going to give you another chance. What do we know and what's the evidence for it?
So, with respect to the Quran,
Again,
the Quran
did you see that?
is silent,
Did you see that?
as acknowledged by Adnan.
To be fair.
Well, let me give you one example from the Quran.
You see why he's
where it
worried?
gives explicit
Why he's worried?
geographical points.
Why is he worried?
So that we
Let's
can
keep
Why is
give
he
a
worried?
comparison.
No, you're talking over
So
me now.
allow me to finish my point.
Yes, you will. You
No,
will.
okay.
You will.
he's worried.
All right.
Look,
I'm
This
not
is
worried.
This is
I'm
a
not
sign of a worried person.
No, I'm not
Because
worried.
he said, we know,
See?
and then he changed to
he's
the
screaming.
Quran.
Okay,
He
wait.
changed to the
It's
Quran.
unnatural
Now,
for me to
can
raise
we-
my
can we-
I
voice.
let him speak for 5 minutes.
All right.
And he
All right.
hasn't made
Can we now
any
again-
shred of
can we now
evidence
again-
in his
you
favor.
started the wait.
As-
We started the conversation. You said you're a scientist, you're not a theologian.
Yes.
I said, okay, no problem. Then
about
you brought.
science?
I'm
when,
not-
No, wait. When we started the discussion on Adam and his creation and his location
Yes.
in geography.
Yes.
You said the Quran is
Silent
silent
on-
on
because
that.
you acknowledged that.
Wait, relax.
Yes.
Then you brought in science, and then you said we know.
Yes.
Wait, hold on. You said we know.
Yes.
Then came the scientist. Here we
Yes.
have a scientist.
Yes.
He's asking you, what do you know, and
Yes.
what is the evidence? Can you now explain?
The
Yeah,
out,
that's it,
the
that's
out
it,
of
yeah, that's it.
the out of Africa model is the current consensus among paleontologists and anthropologists.
Okay.
I'm in the field of astronomy.
Okay.
That is not particularly my field.
Okay.
If that is your field,
One sec.
if that is your field, all well and good. But I can assure you
Okay.
that what the consensus is that humans come from Africa. The Human Genome Project even demonstrates that in 2010. And with respect to the Quran, the acknowledgement that there's a silence in regards to the geography, like the location and so on. So in comparison, what I'm saying is, how interesting the Quran names specifically the mountain for which Noah's Ark lands, Mount Kudi, but it does not give the location for where Adam lands and where human migrations go and so on.
Right.
Like, where is Abraham located?
Right now,
where is
you're
Moses
okay.
located?
Okay. Can I respond
what
now?
era?
Okay. Can I respond
The
now?
Quran is silent
Okay,
on all these
okay,
details,
okay.
but yet it picks and
Okay.
chooses to say things like Mount
Okay,
Kudi for the Noah's Ark.
I know you really want to talk about the Quran and not justify what you said previously about we know. So let me just explain to you what knowledge is. Knowledge, I'm going to define as this in these following 3 parts. True justified belief. Do you agree with that definition?
True justified belief. That's a little bit oxymoronic with the word
Okay,
belief
that
in
is the definition of Aristotle, and that definition
All
has
right.
been used for over 2,000
All
years. Oxymoronic, how is it oxymoronic? Go ahead and explain to me.
How do you apply belief in science?
Okay, so that's a separate question about epistemology. Do you see what's happening now? You said we know. I heard you say we know. That's why I interrupted the conversation. And since we interrupted the conversation, you want to talk about something else. But let's go back to what we know. So you're saying you know when Adam
All right,
existed.
all right.
Where did he exist?
Okay, I would argue that Adam.
Not you would argue. You said you know.
I would argue.
Okay.
Don't worry. Don't
I-
worry.
I would argue that Adam is not the first man. I would argue that if I'm looking at the Genesis account chronologically, you have a placement of the humans in chapter 1 in a sequel sort of context in chapter 2 to the east. I would say that the Adam and Eve personage are located in the Persian Gulf because of the very specific 4 rivers mentioned there. Geographically, anthropologists will say that also comports with the cultural memory of the ancient Near East, that you have what's called the Adapa myth and so on, and they all correspond to that location. Prior to that, we have fossil evidence that goes into what's called a out of Africa model, and the fossil evidence shows a monogenesis of humans, not a polygenesis of humans.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't categorically show that. That is an assumption. Give me the evidence for that, because the more I'm hearing you talk, I can see you have surface level knowledge of this. You're saying humans only originated, and we know they only originated in one location. That's what you're saying.
Yes.
Okay, what's the evidence for that?
The evidence is what I just laid out. The
No, that was not
model.
evidence. That was a model.
That's
what
not-
is the evidence
Well,
that
how
that
re-
is the only
how-
what is the evidence
okay,
that that's
what-
the
what
only
other-
origin?
what other
No,
models are
wait
there?
a
What
second.
other
Wait a
models
second.
are
Wait a
there?
second. You're the one who claims we know.
What other models
okay, wait.
are there?
Look how long you were speaking for, and when I'm responding to you.
Okay, then
no.
then give
because
another
look,
model.
this is a standard way that evolutionists respond
No.
to their critique. They say, what is your model, when I'm questioning them about the model that they have. I'm not the one who claimed to have a model. I'm the one who challenged the model that you have. Now, the other claim that you made, which I think is completely absurd, you said Adam is not the first man.
Yes.
That goes against the biblical account of creation.
No, it does not.
Yes, it does.
No, it does not.
Now he's going against the Bible. He's saying Adam's not the first man.
No, it does not.
You know, J. Smith would have refuted you there and
Jay
then.
Smith would have hanged you from the same tree you were just
No, he
standing
wouldn't
on.
have.
No, he would have.
No, he wouldn't have.
Jay Smith in the 19th century,
No.
with his Mormon hat, he would have hanged you if you were in what's the
Utah.
territory?
Utah.
Yeah, in Salt
Are
City.
you?
His name is by
Wait,
the way.
wait,
His name
wait.
is Joseph Henry
Wait.
Smith. He's named after Joseph Smith.
Yeah. Are you familiar with the medallion of a black man chained up and underneath the slogan, "Am I not a man and a brother"?
Yes, I collect them. I have them.
Excellent. Do you
In
know
my collection.
Do you know who made that? Who? Redwood. Connected to Darwin.
Okay.
And Darwin would
Wait,
stamp
wait,
that.
wait, 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 wait,
Darwin,
wait, wait,
Darwin
wait,
would
wait,
stamp
wait,
that on tax receipts.
Stay here. Stay here. Now, from science, he is now jumped into history.
No, I have not.
That's why I have to come in the middle now. Wait. He just made a claim that medallion, "Am I not a man and a brother?" Okay, was made by one of the associates of Darwin, Charles
No,
Darwin.
prior to Darwin, but he used that.
How long?
I like
falling apart.
a couple of decades prior.
Brother, please do not embarrass yourself.
I'm not
No,
embarrassing.
wait, relax.
Go look
You've
it
al-
up. Go
let,
look
let
it
me
up.
finish.
Darwin used that in his tax receipts.
Yes, Darwin may have used it, and I'm
did.
not talking about that. The medallion, by the way, not to show off my collection. Okay.
Trust me, you will never have a peace discussion.
brother.
Wallah, I said.
Relax.
listen,
We're
Dog
already in a
logic-
conversation.
Dog logic behavior. If you interrupt
We're
the
already-
Can you go around there,
we know
corner?
how to do with that, yeah?
I'm here with Sharad.
We know how to do
Wait,
it.
wait,
Fix your
relax.
behavior.
Just
Fix
Can
your
you go the other
behavior,
way?
yeah?
Can you go the other way?
Fix your
Can
behavior,
you go the other
mister. Fix your behavior,
Okay,
yeah?
carry on.
So,
Have an intervention.
Relax.
oh yeah, look at this. We're in a conversation. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, brother, please. We not only find these Christian missionaries coming to the park for the last 3-4 decades, we not only find them ignorant about the Bible, they are ignorant about most things in life. They make claims about science, they are false. They make claims about history, they are false. They make claims about Islam, they are false. They make claims about the Bible, they are false. Now, he made a claim, and they're going to send hecklers to disturb me. This is their new tactic. Send hecklers, don't let them speak, so that the truth doesn't come out. But the truth can never be hidden. So the medallion he mentioned, although it's a minor detail, but it's an important point. Why is it important? I want to demonstrate these people, with due respect, are neither experts on the Bible, nor on science, nor on history, nor on Adnan Rashid. Okay? Okay? So now, this person made a claim that the medallion was introduced or made by an associate of Charles Darwin. I possess these medallions in my personal collection. I'm a coin collector. And they were introduced in the 18th century, almost 100 years before Darwin was born. Okay?
there we go.
Wait. So it's a minor detail, but again, it's an important one. This is to demonstrate these people, just like he walked away from the Bible, and then he walked away from science when Subboor came in, and now he's walking.
Okay, so so I just want to add something. The reason why he mentioned that is to show that Darwin was against slavery. That's why he mentioned
slavery and racism.
And racism.
Yes.
But that is not true. And I'm going to refer to Darwin's work, The Descent of Man.
Please.
And in The Descent of Man, Darwin referred to non-white people as savages. And today, what do we
are all
have?
savages.
Today,
All of you are savages.
what do we have? We have Darwin being responsible for the most heinous type of racism that ever existed. There is a historian by the name Richard Wyckoff, and he wrote a book. He wrote a book from Darwin to Hitler. And in that book, he justified that there is a historical link between social Darwinism and what the Nazis did. Likewise, the Zionist historian Yuval Noah Harari in his book Sapiens, he speaks about the fact that Darwinism led to what the Nazis were doing. And again, what do we find? We find Darwin's, my friend, you, wait, 1 second, brother, please stop.
Don't engage with him.
You are a black man. Darwin is calling you. Darwin was a racist. Darwin was a racist.
Wait.
1 second.
Wait,
1 second.
Subboor, calm down.
1 second. Darwin was a racist. I am attacking Darwin, and he is defending Darwin.
What they're doing is,
as a black man.
Subboor, relax. Be quiet. 1 second. They,
241.
All right, can I reply?
No, wait.
Darwin.
Wait.
Darwin should never be defended
Subboor,
by
एक मिनट सुन ले, एक
black
मिनट,
people.
be quiet.
Darwin should never be defended.
Now, wait. When you see these people are not sincere. When he mentioned the term black man, they started screaming and shouting. And they don't want to listen to his point. His point was that to Darwin, you are savages.
Yes, that's the point.
Yes, that was the point.
And you're defending Darwin.
So now we're gonna ignore these shits.
241.
Okay.
I would like to make a
Okay, before you do that, let me complete this point. What's your name again?
Robert.
I spoke to Robert on a live stream a few years ago, and I remember him
Not
clearly.
a few years, a few months.
A few months ago. Robert is mentioning Darwin with the intention to show that Darwin cared about black people or cared about
Yes, he
slaves.
did.
Darwin was a racist.
No, he was not.
Darwin would consider you to be a savage,
he was not.
and you to be a savage, and for me to be a savage. Darwin wrote in the Descent of Man. I want to say something.
Come back here.
Darwin wrote
Speak
in the
slowly.
Descent of Man.
They don't need to shout.
He wrote that the white people are the most superior. And he justified
For a
colonialism.
Christian. Yes.
Colonialism.
And the colonials.
I am shocked.
The colonials.
I am shocked that people of color are willing to defend
Don't
Darwin.
shout. Don't scream.
Okay.
I'm gonna wait. Now for a Christian to bring up Darwin in this conversation
Let me also give a
shows.
response.
Yes, you will. 1 second. Shows how ignorant he is about Darwin. Charles Darwin was not only a racist. Charles Darwin was used by colonial powers to subdue,
Yes,
to massacre,
yes,
to kill,
Yes.
to genocide
Yeah.
non-white races in Africa,
Yes.
in Asia,
Yes.
and in Latin America.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
Darwin's theory was used to claim white superiority over non-white races. This is very visibly put down in his book Descent of Man. That Darwin said in Descent of Man that white race is more developed than the non-white races. He was trying to scientifically justify racism, which the colonial powers used, and which basically, and all these Christians, missionaries here, they are all a product of colonialism. All of these Christian missionaries, every single one of them, all Christian missionaries are a product, and we are still We are still fighting an intellectual battle against these people. These proponents of racism, colonialism, and they still hold on to these values. This guy just mentioned Darwin as if he's some noble character.
Absolutely.
It's-
One last thing I want to mention. One last thing I want to mention.
I'm sorry. I would like to give a
In this
response.
book, Darwin's
I would like to
Sacred
give a
Cause,
response.
written by
I want to get a
Moore
response.
and
He's
Desmond.
quoting.
Here's
He's
what he
quoting.
said. Here's what he
Then
said.
allow me a response
Here's what
after the
academics
This is
are
what
saying.
Darwin-
Academics are saying about this.
Just hear this.
Book is what it said. By biologizing colonial eradication, Darwin was making racial extinction an inevitable evolutionary consequence. So what we have here is this.
They can make as much noise as possible. They are disturbed. They are actually disturbed that they are getting smashed. These Christian missionaries are getting smashed, and they are getting disturbed now. So we want to put a case forward so that he can respond to it. Okay. So now he's gonna.
Go ahead, Rob. We listening. Go ahead, Rob.
All right.
We are ignoring them. We are ignoring. Let them be ignored.
All right.
That's why Jesus calls them dogs and
All right.
swines.
We're not going to be bullied by noise. We're not going to be bullied by noise. We're the last people who've been bullied.
Here's something for your thing to speak. Anyone who wants to watch.
Huh?
This is what Darwin thought of you, right there. This is what Darwin thought.
All right.
This is a picture
he's
endorsed by
speaking,
Darwin.
he's speaking.
I know. I'm aware of that.
There you go.
Now,
For your audience.
I recommend everyone get yourself a book. It's an Oxford publication book in 2009 by Desmond and Moore. These two particular individuals are the world-renowned historians on Darwin's life. They keep discovering letters and correspondences that Darwin had. Now, what's interesting is that Darwin used Acts 17:26, are we not all of one blood, to show that there's a monogenesis between blacks and whites. That's why he went on the voyage, to look for a variation of the same species of bird.
Where did he go? Where did he go on the voyage?
Despite the variation.
Where did he go?
Despite the variation.
Where did he go?
Despite the variation.
Where did he go?
That doesn't matter.
Wait, one second.
That does not
He's
matter.
talking about Darwin, and he doesn't know where Darwin went.
That does not matter.
There is a point in this. It is important.
Okay, wait one second. मैं उसी की किताब इस्तेमाल करूँगा.
That does not matter. This particular work is called Darwin's Sacred Cause.
Let him speak.
Let him speak.
We want this guy to speak more so that we have more. So we have more.
You have nothing. So there's a book called, it's the standard now, it's called Darwin's Sacred Cause. The sacred cause is because he was influenced by the Genesis account about the unity of mankind regardless of race and color. And now here's the irony. At Darwin's home, he had a beautiful big oak tree. In celebration of his death, a few years after his death, black men could become bishops of a church, and they acknowledged, because of Darwin, that they had the freedom to be Christian bishops, and also they could experience education. And people like Dave and Avery are doing a wonderful job demonstrating that they have the same intelligence as white men.
Okay, are you done?
That's Darwin's argument.
Are you done?
That's what the book argues for. And other scholars like Joshua Moretz, which is what I was going to quote from, argue for that.
Okay. Thank you.
Now the Quran says...
Okay, wait. Let me respond to that point.
In Islam,
That point. No, that
The Quran
point.
says. Yeah, no problem. Don't worry. The Quran says.
So the Quran...
Yeah. Oh, wait.
My turn.
Can you be quiet? We don't need you. We don't need you.
So,
Get out. Wait.
so now, in regards to Islam and the Quran,
This guy's bitter because we refuse to talk to him.
Okay,
So
go
he's
on.
bitter now.
Just Karen. Let me
so in regards to Islam and the Quran, you believe that Adam is 60 cubits or 60 foot
Don't worry. You continue your claim.
or something like that?
You continue your claim.
All of these are borrowed tales from the Midrash and the Genesis Rabbah and the life of Adam and Eve, Iblis prostrating and so on. The Quran is plagiarizing legends. And that's why the Quran is A, scientific and A, historical. That was my point with J. Smith.
Okay,
you
fine,
done?
fine,
Okay,
fine.
brilliant.
Let me
So
use.
no,
okay,
relax.
okay.
Aram se boli.
So you used a book called Darwin's Sacred Cause by
Are you listening?
Adrian
Yes. Are you
Desmond
listening? Yes.
and James Moore. This is what the book says, the very same book on page 149.
So he used a scholar to make a claim about Darwin. He's going to read from the same scholar. Listen to what he has to say.
Page 149 to 150. By biologizing colonial eradication, Darwin was making racial extinction an inevitable evolutionary consequence. What he doesn't want to do is tell you the truth about Darwin's racist nature. He wants to cherry pick. Now, something I want to say which is agreed upon. Even Richard Dawkins agrees that Charles Darwin had racist ideas. And Richard Dawkins is a proponent of Darwinism. Now, I want to make one picture very clear. This is a picture which I used. Darwin believed in the racial hierarchy of man. He believed white people were the most superior, black people were the most inferior, and Asians and other races, they're somewhere in between. Ernst Haeckel was one of Darwin's contemporaries, and he drew a picture of human beings, with the Caucasians being at the top and slowly turning into Native Americans, Indians, Chinese, Japanese. Black people, according to Ernst Haeckel, were the closest to the chimpanzee because they were the least evolved and developed, and the ones with the least cognitive faculties. Ernst Haeckel actually made an image. He actually made an image for this race, this biological race that he wanted to show. Darwin actually acknowledged that this race, this chart, is actually something good. He actually referred to it as something good. And in that chart, what you find is white people are right at the top, and right at the bottom are black people. On top of that, Darwin used a colonial argument which he wants to run away from. Darwin said, an evidence that white people are superior, and especially white UK people, British people, Victorian British people are superior, is because they are the best at colonization. What he wants to run away from.
Survival of the fittest.
What he wanted to run away from.
Survival of the fittest.
What he wants to run away from as well is this. According to Darwin, that man there and me are inferior savages, and he, who is a Caucasian, is superior. Now, I have one last thing to say.
Yeah.
And I would like to...
Is it?
Yeah, you can.
Is it?
Yeah.
Is it a coincidence that Darwin and yourself happen to be of the same race, which according to theory, according to the Darwinian theory, happen to be the most evolved? Is it just a coincidence that those who claim to be correct in the theory are also claiming their race is the most superior? This is why black people, Asian people, Japanese people, Chinese people, Indian people faced racism for decades because of Darwin's theory, and that is a part of history that he wants to whitewash.
And yeah, before you come in, very quickly, I was going to... Now, ladies and gentlemen, we heard that Darwin was one of the main sources used by colonial powers to colonize, to subdue, to brutalize and enslave non-white races in Africa and in Asia and in Latin America. Okay, the reason why I asked him where did Darwin go on his voyage, and he didn't have an answer because he doesn't know, is because when he mentioned the black people with the voyage, there is no connection, because Darwin went to Ecuador. In Ecuador, there were Native Americans, not blacks. That was an important detail I wanted to mention. So this person is clearly arguing with us ignorantly. He doesn't know the details. On top of that, racism. He's saying black people can now be ministers of churches, they can preach. Since when? Since when is the question? Who brutalized the black people? For 400 years in the name of the Bible, in the name in the name, no, they're not going to let me speak because they are intellectually enslaved. They're not going to let me speak. They are intellectually enslaved. They're not going to let me speak. Let me tell you the history. The white people, Europeans, and Americans. Let me teach you history now. Let me teach you some history of slavery and how. You will. I will not stop. I will not stop. Keep shouting. I will not stop. So now I will have to finish before Rob comes in. Okay. Now they don't want to hear this. They don't want to. This is antiseptic. This is antiseptic. Now relax. Listen and learn. He had an audacity. This white man standing here had an audacity to claim that we made the black people pastors and preachers and they can preach in the churches. Now wait. For 400 years. For 400 years, Europeans, the French, the Dutch, the Portuguese, the British were picking up Africans for 400 years. They were taking them to the Americas. They were putting them into slavery, brutalizing them. Wait. Relax. I know this is antiseptic. Guys, what I am saying is antiseptic. It hurts. Even these guys is hurting them. Even though, wait, don't argue, brother. Don't argue with them. Please, you're disturbed. Let me talk. Yeah, I'm doing the talking for you. Wait. Yeah. Okay. Wait. Don't engage with them. That's what they want. Brother, don't engage with them.
10 minutes of transfer.
I'm finishing. You're going to come in. I promise. David, absolutely. You will speak. Yeah. Like now.
Don't forget, I'm a guest here in the UK.
Okay. So Rob, who is from Australia, I want to see when was the last time he stood up for the rights of the Aboriginals, the black Aboriginals of Australia. Wait. I want to see when he did a public campaign for the rights of the Aborigines who are being brutalized to this day in ghettos, drugged up, being killed by alcoholism and deprived of their basic rights. The land belongs to them. Rob and his ancestors stole that land from the blacks by using Darwin's theory. Yes. By using Darwin's theory. Now, Rob, wait, Adnan, are you listening, all of you?
Yeah, we heard you. You keep quiet now.
Adnan, are you from India?
I am from Pakistan.
Okay, I'm from Hyderabad.
Okay.
So I'm not connected to the whole cause of the
Are you not Australian?
No, I'm from Hyderabad.
Are you not white?
No, I'm from Hyderabad.
Are you not white?
No.
Maybe I'm colorblind.
He's saying it's not white.
He's saying it's not white. He's told you it's not white.
You are ethnically Indian.
So is that white?
Your ancestors are not white.
My mom's parents.
What's your name? Your full name? Robert. His name is Robert Patel. Did he say Robert Patel?
No, he said Robert Rowe.
Robert Rowe. Are you? Wait, guys, don't make noise. The guy's talking to you.
No, it's not your turn.
I want to find out if this is Robert Singh, Robert Patel, Robert Khan. What are you?
I'm a Robert Rowe.
So okay. So what background do you come from?
So I'm an Anglo-Indian.
Anglo-Indian.
We get it now.
He's more whiter than white.
Okay.
More whiter than white.
Okay, no problem.
Okay.
But you live in Australia.
I know.
I currently live in Australia.
Since when?
Since 97.
You were born where?
Hyderabad.
Hyderabad. Okay. So
I still make
so do you agree? Okay, no. Fine. No, fine. Do you agree on record, on camera, the Aborigines have been brutalized by or through Darwin's theory? We have evidence. We're going to show you the evidence that the white people
This is not even connected to the
Wait,
Quran
wait.
and Islam and all that.
Well, you started
Let
it.
me,
You
start with the
started
picture.
it.
give
You
my
started
response.
it.
Give your response. Start
Let
here.
me give my
I
response.
used this picture twice. You
Let
used
me
it.
give my response.
Go. Give it.
Okay.
Today we have said
He has this picture to explain.
All right.
Sound of his own voice. You can hear it.
All right.
Current
this
I'm
is
gonna give my response.
Darwin's chart.
ready?
Darwin's chart.
You ready?
Yeah.
Here's my response.
Uninterrupted. Go ahead. We are fair.
He misquoted Desmond and Moore's Darwin's Sacred Cause book. I have written a summary about this through a friend of mine called Joshua M. Moretz.
Okay.
He is a science historian along with another science academic, an Australian academic called Peter Harrison. Christian Europe was the forefront of the modern scientific revolution. Now, what I'm going to, because you've spoken both at length, this is only 1 page in length.
No problem.
I'm going to read this out as a summary of the key points of the book, and you can make your own conclusion. So, in the context of the abolitionist faith in the Adamic unity of humanity and the roots of Darwinian evolution, Moretz and I summarize the book in this way,
So this is you writing.
with Moretz.
Yes?
Yes.
So you're quoting yourself.
It's part of the argument. It's part of the argument.
So he's quoting himself
It is-
in a
it
debate
is
against
part-
us.
It is part. It is part of the argument.
मेरे पास बहुत अच्छा जवाब है.
It is part of the argument.
Continue.
This is a 2015 paper.
Listen, if he's gonna read Harry Potter to me, you want me to be quiet?
All right.
1 minute, 40 seconds, maybe.
So here we go. Here we go. There's two contexts here: the abolitionist faith, and then specifically about the changing scientific tide for a unity of the humans. So here we go. The central faith assumption and philosophical presupposition that inspired and motivated Darwin's scientific work was a concept of the unity of humanity. This view, called monogenism, affirmed that all present human diversity stemmed from a common source and that all races were historically united in a single, quote, this is Darwin's language, brotherhood of man. From the start, Darwin was transfixed by the idea of human unity as it related to the question of human origins. From where did Darwin's unwavering belief in the unity of humanity derive? The notion of human unity, along with the corresponding rejection of slavery, was a key element of Darwin's family heritage. Darwin grew up within a family that was deeply committed to the movement to abolish slavery, which was led by...
No, continue. Let him continue. Continue, please continue.
Okay. Which was led by evangelical Christians such as William Wilberforce and Thomas Clarkson. Clarkson's work in particular was supported and financed by Darwin's grandfather, Josiah Wedgwood. Indeed, Wedgwood himself designed the official seal of the abolitionist movement, an image depicting an African slave on one knee, shackled hand and foot, with eyes and hands pointing heavenward, pleading, "Am I not a man and a brother?" To help promote the abolitionist cause, Wedgwood produced thousands of copies of the seal on pottery and on ceramic medallions at his own expense for distribution throughout British and American society. Quote, this is in the book, "Belief in Adam as the father of mankind was solid and the theological premise of anti-slavery," unquote. And this central faith-inspired conviction was firmly anchored in the worldview of young Charles. Quote, "Adamic unity and the brotherhood of man were axiomatic in the anti-slavery tracts that he and his family devoured and distributed. It implied a single origin for black and white, a shared ancestry." Now, here's the conclusion of this paper. At the time when Darwin was conducting his research, which is what I was getting at a moment ago, the notion of monogenism, as opposed to polygenism, was almost as scientifically controversial as the concept of evolution. Monogenists were typically religiously devout abolitionists and evangelical Christians who upheld a single origin for all known races of humanity for the sake of preserving the integrity of Scripture. In the opinion of the scientific establishment of the day, monogenesis was tainted as antiquated religious dogma by the atheists, mind you. Consequently, the anthropological authorities of the mid-19th century caricatured the notion of human unity in a common ancestor and widely dismissed it as myth. The alternative to monogenism that was in vogue among anthropologists and biologists at the time was a view called Polygenism, which is why Darwin had that particular wording that he was citing as part of his discussion in refuting it. Polygenists held that various human races were in reality different species with separate origins that never converged upon a common ancestor and perhaps even went back eternally. In Darwin's day, it was broadly understood that, quote from the book, modern science supported polygenesis and that empirically objective
Allahu Akbar.
dispassionate and fearless exegesis of the rocks and tombs ultimately pointed to a separate black and white ancestry. Now here's where the rubber hits the road. When Darwin thus enlisted his keen scientific mind to the aid of the monogenesis cause, he was going deeply against the scientific tide of his day. Darwin's understanding of human unity flew in the face of the world's scientific authorities. Quote, the unity hypothesis was an article of faith for Darwinites, a dogma as unfounded as the Parsons' belief in Adam and Eve, as per the atheist charge that there was no Adam and Eve. As Darwin developed his views on evolution from a common ancestor, he offered traditional scriptural monogenesis, quote, a deeper unity, a more humble theology, and more spectacular evolutionary grandeur. Now,
Is it published?
it's published. Now, in conclusion,
Yes.
an atheist biologist by the name of Edward O. Wilson, his reaction to Darwin's work is this. It's a short quote. So Edward O. Wilson, by the way, he's even more famous than, let's say, Richard Dawkins. The great naturalist Charles Darwin did not abandon Abrahamic and other religious dogma because of his discovery of evolution by natural selection, as one might reasonably suppose. The reverse occurred. The shedding of blind faith gave him the intellectual fearlessness to explore human evolution wherever logic and evidence took him. So here's an atheist biologist saying that Darwin agreed with the Abrahamic faith, in this case, the unity of humanity. And he was fearless about it because he was going against the tide of the racism of his day. Otherwise, why would he be fearless?
Okay.
If he was part of the same
One
So what's your?
All right.
Yeah,
Okay,
you're done.
wait, no,
You're
wait.
finished.
Can I just
That's
get-
a summary of
Okay.
the book.
Okay,
fine.
good.
Do you
Thank you.
agree this is monogenesis?
No, that's polygenesis.
Darwin agreed with this picture. This is actually a picture of Ernst
You're
Haeckel.
showing me a stock image.
No, this is Ernst. Anybody can check this out. Anybody can check this out. Okay, 1 second.
Where's-
1 second. Wait. I'm gonna let you respond.
Your support is
Okay,
gone.
1
They're
second.
disappointed. They're disappointed.
This is monogenesis. This is monogenesis. The reason why this is monogenesis is because
They
there
can't
is-
support a losing debate.
There is one origin of man. There is one origin of man. Secondly, he said something about the same book, and he didn't actually refer to the points that I made earlier. When I referred to Richard Weikart from Darwin to Hitler, when I referred to Darwin's own writing, The Descent of Man, in the very same book, on the very same page that I was quoting from, it further on goes and says, thus it was, whenever the European has trod, death seems to pursue the Aboriginal. Europeans were the agents of evolution. So let's not pretend Darwinism has nothing to do with the colonial project, when there are many historians who referred to this. Now I gave 2 examples and I will reiterate them because they're popular books. Sapiens by Yuval Noah Harari, the Zionist historian, and also Richard Weikart's book, From Darwin to Hitler. Now, what he said is true. What's your name again?
Rob.
What Robert said is 100% true, that Darwin refuted polygenesis.
Wow.
I agree with you.
Hey!
However,
Yeah.
he moved from one racist camp to another.
What?
Because
Yeah, wait.
he refuted polygenesis to go to monogenesis, but in his monogenesis model, humans evolved in a way that the chimpanzees and the primates were closer to black people than they were to Caucasians. And that is a fact that he omitted. So he lied by omission. So the fact that you find amongst Darwinists is this: they will give you part of the history without giving you the full picture. Now I want you to stick to this point. Darwin refuted polygenesis, but he came to monogenesis, and the picture I showed you that was made by Ernst Haeckel is a picture that Darwin himself endorsed. So let's stick to that point. Monogenesis model of Darwinism is still a racist model. Carry on.
Exactly. So I'm gonna add a small caveat, and you can come back.
Can you connect this to the Islamic view of anthropology? Like, why was Adam so tall and all that?
Yeah, we're gonna come to that. I'm gonna respond to that very quickly.
Okay.
So clearly, Rob has presented his case. He read from his paper, which has been published, but clearly he is missing out facts that were clarified by Subboor. That Darwin, even though he jumped from polygenesis to monogenesis, he was still a racist. He was still not the noble man. He was still not the noble man Rob is trying to claim he was. Okay, so now, ladies and gentlemen, what did Darwin actually mean if he was a proponent of monogenesis as Rob claimed? What does he actually mean when in Descent of Man, Darwin is saying that white race is more developed? It is more developed than non-white races. Okay, it doesn't matter how you word it. This concept in itself is a racist concept. Darwin gave it the name, the endorsement of science, while previously there were some philosophers of the 18th century who may have held these views without any science backing. Darwin gave racism science backing, and this is the backing. These are the words, these are the ideas that were used by white European colonial powers to brutalize, subdue, enslave Africans, Asians, and Latin Americans. Okay, this is the reality. This is what historians are saying. What Rob read to you, okay, missed out many important facts. Coming to Adam.
Yes.
Adam was created in those dimensions in the heavens.
Okay.
Wait. Be quiet. There is no report that states that when he was on earth, he was those dimensions. That's the answer.
Okay.
Yeah.
So.
Okay, sorry, can I add one more thing? Because I want to stick with everything to the references. Another reference I'm going to give is a study from Sheffield University which showed that Charles Darwin's theory of natural selection justified white male superiority. There is abundance evidence for this in The Descent of Man, and even today with historians like Richard Weikart. So what you're doing is you're denying the historical account and the biological
What's the name
account.
of the book? From Darwin to Hitler.
From Darwin to Hitler by Richard Weikart.
The book, you can go and read it. From Darwin to Hitler. Richard Weikart.
But that is not connected to the vast amount of studies that are published, like Robert Livingstone, in regards to the Hitler cause of a misunderstanding of Darwinism, and Desmond and Moore's Darwin's Sacred Cause book, and all the others. Now, what I'm interested to know...
In Descent of Man. I have one question.
No, not just Descent of Man.
In Descent of Man, did Darwin say the white race is more developed than the non-white race?
He is quoting the polygenesis in that context.
Okay, so that's not his view.
That's not his view.
In Descent of Man.
That's not his view because Desmond and Moore found letters and correspondences.
Forget that. In the book, in his published book, did he write the white race is more developed?
That doesn't make it an infallible statement on Darwin's point.
But that's his statement.
No,
infallible or fallible.
He's quoting, and then he clarifies in later letters that were discovered. And that's the point.
That I was a racist, I'm no more.
That was the point of that particular work that I cited from.
Now you can speak now. You can speak now. You're not helping. You have no contribution here other than disturbance. So get out, please. Yeah. You're just being a kid. You're not 10 years. Are you 10 years old? Are you 10? Or maybe 7. Maybe 7. Maybe the IQ of 7.
Okay. My question is, explain to me as a Muslim, I want to be in your shoes. Obviously, as a Christian and in the science context, but not an anthropologist, I can step into the shoes in that context that I shared a moment ago.
Sure.
Right, about the 4 rivers, all that stuff. I'm interested to know what you would do if you were discussing with, say, a scientist of that particular field.
Yes.
Your model of Adam, you're saying he originally was 60 cubits or 60 feet?
When he was made.
Is it the cubit measurement or
Cubit.
feet?
Cubit.
Okay, cubit.
In English, dira, which can be cubit. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
And then you're saying there's a reduction in height, but you don't know the height when he comes on Earth.
No.
Okay. Is
So
there any mechanism that's given as to how that reduction happens?
First of all, we as Muslims do not use science as the last say on our theology, or because science is naturalistic by default, right? By outlook, right?
And by the way, just quickly, I want to say this is how we can build bridges.
Yes.
I'm here to build bridges.
Yeah.
Right?
And Christians, Jews, and Muslims believe in the supernatural.
Yes.
Okay. So the question of God, question of miraculous events, question of things happening beyond nature, for example,
Yes.
are not questions of science. Angels are not a question of science. Jinns, miracles, okay, God's existence is not a question of science. Science has nothing to say on God, on miracles, on angels, on supernatural occurrences, or you getting messages in your dreams. For example, a true dream. You have a dream and it transpires. It happens. Science has nothing to say on that. This is not what do you call it?
Can I?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I understand your point.
Okay.
Can I give an analogy with now coming into my field of research, like say
wait,
the moon's formation event.
Yeah.
Now,
You can,
as
yeah.
a Muslim, do you believe?
Okay, wait, 1 second. Before you do that, one thing I do want to say is, before we move into Adam alayhi salam, if we are going to discuss something with somebody who was being fundamentally disingenuous, but did not admit it and wanted to move away.
To another topic.
I'm not moving away.
No.
I'm staying
Okay,
my ground.
One question. Just one
Everything I
question.
shared,
Just one
I'm
question.
not changing my mind on.
Okay, just one question. You defended Darwin rightly so when he refuted the polygenic view of
Yes.
evolution.
And you agreed with me.
I agreed.
Yes.
But where I
Initially you
disagreed,
Yeah, he
with
agreed
you,
that
I agree.
that's true.
I wasn't surprised,
One
But
second.
then,
had that I
then
talked
monogenesis,
One second.
monogenesis
One
model
second.
doesn't mean it's not racist.
Okay, one
Yes,
second.
it does.
Then the monogenic view you presented as if it means all races are equal, which is not true.
But that's
And I want to add one more thing, which is very clear. Darwin, in his writings, was a racist. Not only did he support the racial hierarchy, his son here in London was the president of the Eugenics Society. Let me remind everyone what eugenics is. Eugenics is when you take the superior white race and the people with the pure
What Hitler
genes
was doing.
and
I
you kill
know all
off.
this,
He knows it. Okay, he knows it.
with all due
Okay,
respect,
one
this
second,
is a red
okay,
herring.
One second.
It doesn't mean.
One second.
Then let him finish
One
talk.
second,
I said
Rob,
that,
let me.
I'm aware of the topic.
Rob, let him finish.
1 second.
Yeah.
It's a misapplication.
My issue with what you've been doing so far is you have been disingenuous
No.
by.
No.
And let me just say one thing. You have lied repeatedly by omission.
No.
Because you've said certain things which are correct.
I've been quoting the book.
Because Darwin was against slavery, but it doesn't mean he was not a racist. Because he was a racist.
I even quoted an
He
atheist
was
while
a
and
racist.
disagreeing with that.
And one last thing. Today, as it currently stands, anybody can walk down the road and you will go to Waterstones. You'll get that very popular book, Sapiens, written by Yuval Noah Harari. And you will see in that book, he admits that there has been a scientific cover-up of the link between Darwin's racism and what Hitler did. And this is what this man is also adding to by lying by omission. Carry on.
Then what I'll do is,
And I think we're going to conclude now.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to bring up. This is just a point about the future. I'll bring up a panel of anthropologists with Joshua Moritz as the interlocutor, and let's see who agrees with what you have to say.
Thank you.
More than happy.
Okay.
Nice talking to you.
Wait.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Wait, 1 second. When you brought up science, right? Like Islam has nothing about science and so on, and I understand.
No,
what you mean.
I didn't say that.
No. Okay, let me read.
Hello, wait. Don't read your ideas into my words, please. Yeah.
You're talking about the supernatural.
Yes.
And science.
There are supernatural claims in the Quran, in the Bible.
Right.
Okay,
Right.
those claims don't need science to support those claims
Okay, but
because they are supernatural claims.
Wait, we have what's called in the, let's just say in Christian Europe, we call it the Book of Nature. Nature as an elegant book. It's one of the it's in the Belgian
Yeah,
Confession.
yeah.
All right. Interestingly, we can actually develop a whole model with respect to how, say, the moon forms. The Earth is 4.56 billion years old. The moon is 4.4 billion years old.
But that's science, right?
That's science based on the models to explain
Right, but science has.
how the moon forms.
You can never
how there's
explain.
Earth's material on the
You
moon.
can never explain the supernatural by using science.
Wait.
You can
What
never
I'm-
do that.
What I'm saying is,
You can point to it.
what I'm saying is, we
Yeah.
live in a very physical world.
Yes.
Okay?
Yes.
When we go to the moon, we find potentially isotopic evidence of Earth life from Luca on the moon.
We live in a physical world with
wait,
metaphysical,
that's not
with
true. That's not true.
metaphysical
That's
experiences.
That's not true.
Okay.
Wait, one second,
Yeah.
one second. You made a statement which is patently false.
It is true.
You said we have evidence of Luca on the moon.
Yes.
No, we do not.
Yes, we do.
Do you know why? Because we don't even know if there was Luca even existed or if there's
Go-
multiple Lucas.
We
don't know
We
that.
are going back to the moon because there's isotopic evidence
Of Luca.
of a type of Luca on the
No,
moon
no,
with respect to late
no.
heavy bombardment period.
You're going to have to explain this. There's
You-
no evidence.
Look it
for
up.
this.
Look it up.
Go on. Go
But
on.
with respect to
Wait, one second,
with
one second.
wait
One
on,
second,
wait
one
on. With respect to Theia smacking into proto-Earth and the moon collision event, Earth was once upon a time
Fine.
2.5
Beautiful.
hours per day.
Listen. All of this,
slowly
all of
becomes
this,
the 24
all of these
period.
gymnastics,
One second,
Wait,
all
no,
of these
it's not
scientific
gymnastics,
gymnastics.
it's science.
One
It's
second.
science.
Yes,
One second.
scientific gymnastics.
It's not
science
We
gymnastics.
don't need
Wait,
this
wait.
to explain
It's
theology.
I'm
It's
willing.
not-
I'm willing to be your student. And I'm going to be quiet. I just want you to justify something. Justify the existence of Luca and Luca's remnants being on the moon, please.
So, we know that life starts just after the moon collision event 4.4 billion years ago. We have what's called the Young-Sung paradox.
Right.
All right? During that period, you have spikes of potential life. We're talking a prokaryotic sort of type of, like, no, I wouldn't call it life, but it's basically the building blocks that are there to bring about prokaryotes. And with respect to bombardments that smack into the Earth in that period, we have models to demonstrate that the moon is close enough with a 2.5-hour rotating Earth that when you have further meteorites hitting the Earth, you have ejection of material that will hit the moon. When we went to the moon, we are noticing Earth soil on the moon, basically. The question is, there's a potential for basically tons of Earth, a type of Luca form of life on the moon. Then our next, you can
You
look this
didn't
up.
even justify what
You
Luca,
can look this
if
up.
Luca existed.
You can look this up.
You didn't
that
justify.
they're going back to
Okay.
the moon to answer that question.
Okay, do you know what we're going to do? We're going to slow
No,
down.
wait.
We're gonna slow-
I was originally
Before
making
you
a-
justify
I was
Luca.
originally- I was originally making a point with respect to what you're saying.
Okay, just before that.
No,
but you made a patently false
no.
statement.
I am
you
going
made a
to finish
patently
my
false
point.
statement.
I am going to
Because
finish
you
my
made
point.
you got caught
I
out
am
on the
going
Darwin
to
racist
finish
thing.
my point
Now you're going to
in
get caught out
regards
on
to the
Luca.
scientific method
Okay, wait a
of
second.
how we know
Wait,
about
wait,
things
wait. You
in
said-
natural history.
You said Luca. Do you know what Luca is?
No,
Would you
I
like
don't-
to
I
know?
don't.
I would like to know. So tell us when Luca existed and how do you know Luca did exist?
I know.
How do you know there was
I
one
know.
origin?
I know they attribute a
we
gospel
know
to
we
him.
can give a specific.
I know they attribute
we
a
can
gospel to
visit-
him.
We can give a specific date, dating date. 3.825 billion years
Listen,
ago.
where are we going
is
with this?
the- is
Where are we
the
going with
earliest
this?
that life goes.
Where are we going with this?
Wait, one second.
What I'm saying
One
is,
second, one
second.
what I'm
Yeah.
saying
One
is,
question, one
what
question,
I'm
just one
saying,
question.
So,
no,
Subboor,
no,
One question.
no,
One question.
no,
Because he's getting
no,
caught. That's why he's getting
no,
caught.
no, no,
He doesn't know
I'm
what he's
sorry.
talking about.
I'm sorry. I've been very
doesn't know what-
patient.
he doesn't know what
I
he's
have been
talking
very
about.
patient.
Okay, what is Luca?
For this whole time.
Okay, wait a second.
What is Luca?
I
I
am
Let me make
coming
a
to
statement.
your point
Okay, one statement.
about
Tell me
science
whether
and the
I'm right or
Quran
wrong.
and in Islam.
This
There
is
is
too much
no
noise.
evidence.
This is too
There
much
is
noise.
no evidence there was one origin of
No,
life. There could have
that's
been
not
multiple.
even my point.
There could have been multiple.
My point
What's
is.
your point? Yeah, make your point.
My point is.
Yeah, yeah.
We're talking about the height of Adam.
Yes.
So you're talking about when I said what's the mechanism by which 60 cubits to say an average height of 5.
Those are different dimensions.
Okay.
Yeah.
You then said science has nothing to do with the supernatural.
I believe science is by default naturalistic.
Okay.
As
Okay.
as defined today.
Okay.
As defined
So-
today. Yeah.
What I find interesting,
Yeah.
as an atheist before I became a Christian,
Yeah.
and even now in my Christianity,
You need to move a step forward now. Come to Islam, inshallah. Yeah, because
When I
Christianity
went
is
into
not
my
going to help you, brother.
Christianity-
Yeah.
When I went into my Christianity,
Yeah.
I appeal to science even more as a glorious thing of God, right? As theists, I think we can acknowledge that science showcases the handiwork of God, the fingerprint of God. That, in other words, our natural world is God's fingerprint.
You don't have anything from God.
Wait, let me finish my point.
What you have is changed, corrupted.
So when we look,
Do you acknowledge that?
when we look
First of
through-
all, as a
when we
Christian, do
look-
you acknowledge that?
When we look through natural history,
You haven't been honest about science.
No,
Let's see if you're
I-
honest about
I-
theology. Do you know the Bible is corrupt? Do you know that?
no, it's not corrupt.
If I show you black and white evidence, then and let's see how much of a scientist you are. I'm going to show
Oh
him scientific
my
evidence.
God.
I'm going to show him scientific, categorical, empirical evidence that the Bible is corrupt.
Oh.
And if he says, let's see if he says, okay,
No,
no.
You said you'll allow me to finish, my
Yeah.
brother.
The Bible is corrupt. What Christian
Let
are
me
you?
finish.
Yeah.
All right.
Even J. Smith agrees with that.
Even J. Smith agrees with that. You can't get worse than that. You cannot get
So when
worse
you
than that.
have
Even he
in
acknowledges.
in your theology, an unscientific claim of Adam going from 60 cubits to what, 6 foot?
Where does science come into
no,
this?
I want-
Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay.
Exactly.
Can I
Yeah.
justify that?
In
Can I just-
science.
No, we don't need science.
No, I want to. I want to stick to your point about Adam. That's what I want to stick to. Because what you.
I want to even go to Abraham and Moses.
That's fine.
The Pharaoh drowning.
I just
There's
wanna-
no
I
evidence
just
for the
wanna-
Pharaoh
okay,
drowning.
okay,
There's no evidence for
okay.
Abraham in the fire.
Can we stick to
on
this?
and on
Can we
and
stick
on
to
I can
this?
go.
Can we stick to this?
Okay.
There's no evidence that your great grandmother existed.
Okay,
There's no
one second.
evidence.
Well, one second. Rob,
There's
do
no
you
evidence.
agree with me?
Do you have it? No,
No,
wait.
so what
Do you
you're
have
saying-
evidence?
so what
Show me
you're
evidence.
saying is-
Show me evidence.
so what you're saying is
Show
you-
me
you're
evidence for your
deflecting- you're basically
great
deflecting
grandmother.
and saying
Yeah.
that
Okay, one
yes,
second.
Rob, there is
no.
no evidence.
No. Okay, wait a second. Let's stick to what you're saying. Are you saying the Quran has unscientific claims?
Yes.
Okay. Do you believe for every claim to be correct, it has to be scientific?
It has to comport to natural history, yes.
Okay, so let me make a claim. I believe Jesus, peace be upon him, was born of a virgin. Is that according to you, and when you were an atheist, I can ask you that because you came from that background, is that an unscientific claim?
No.
Okay, good. I don't believe it is. I'll tell you why. Because science, the way it's currently defined, is based upon something known as, you're getting distracted.
This guy's not going to help you.
He's not going to, look.
He's 7 years
we're-
old.
We're sticking to
He's
your
not going to
point.
help you.
We're sticking to your point. We're sticking
No,
to your
I'm
point.
listening to what he's saying.
Science is currently based upon something known as methodological naturalism.
Yes.
Do you agree with that?
Yes.
This did not exist before the 19th century. Before the 19th century, methodological naturalism was not there. Okay?
All right.
You referred to Peter Harrison earlier,
Yes.
the historian. I interviewed him a few months ago.
Yes.
Peter Harrison is of the view that this distinction between naturalism and supernaturalism, the way that we're given this false dichotomy is wrong. It's very simplistic.
I agree.
Okay.
In fact, that's what I've written
Okay,
about as well.
so here-
Just quickly, I would argue for a hypernatural view. We should change from supernaturalism, and here's just quickly why. Supernaturalism, ironically, undoes God, regardless of our religion, because in the Greco-Roman superstition, supernaturalism is all about trying to, so the gods basically, like the Greco-Roman gods, to show that they were gods. The hurdle was, ironically, the uniform nature of the laws of nature. So I'm going to try and
Break the
oppose
law.
it or
Yeah.
break it.
Yeah.
Ironically, God doesn't need to do that.
Okay, so here's where we
He
agree.
works
look,
with the
look,
natural
Rob,
laws.
me and you, we both
Yes.
agree
So
with
it's a
Peter
hypernatural view.
We both
Yes.
agree with Peter Harrison's view.
Yes.
Okay, now, I'm going to make a particular claim. Scientifically, it is impossible to verify miracles, and I'll explain to you why. When it comes to the scientific paradigm, we will only deal with naturalistic effects and naturalistic causes. We will never be able to refer to anything supernatural. As scientists, we're not allowed to do that.
Right.
Therefore, the virgin birth, if I was to walk down the road and talk to a scientist, that scientist would say the virgin birth is unscientific. They would say that.
Right.
I would say,
He was blocking my beauty.
I would say the virgin birth, like the sea parting, like the miraculous creation of Adam, like many of the miracles in the Quran and the Bible, are things which cannot be scientifically verified, but logically it doesn't mean they didn't happen. So I would make a distinction between what's logically possible and what is scientifically provable.
And not just quickly, not.
So where
not-
do we disagree? That's my point.
Okay, and
Before
then
you get
here's
any
a
further.
disagreement.
Okay, sure.
So I agree. Good. Let me give an example to build that bridge.
Sure.
When you're talking about,
you continue.
I'm speaking as a Christian.
I need a break.
I'm speaking as a Christian with respect to two passages of scripture to build that bridge.
Okay. Wait, we're going to finish.
Okay.
In Genesis chapter 1 verse 2, you have the Holy Spirit hovering over the waters. The early patristics, and even that word for hover, rahab, is very rare. It only occurs 2 times in the Torah. In that verse and in Deuteronomy 32, speaking about how God can, from a formless and void condition, from an eerie wilderness condition, can incubate life, because hovering language there is to do with birds and so on, for that culture to understand. That same word in the Greek equivalent is used when Gabriel talks to Mary, saying that the Holy Spirit will hover over you to bring about that miraculous nature.
All of this is unscientific though.
No. What I'm saying is to build this bridge, origin of life research hits a wall, so to speak, where they go into, I kid you not, Earth origins, or maybe panspermia, or directed panspermia. And I'm going as a theist
RNA
now.
world, DNA world, yeah. all of
Right,
that.
and as a theist now, I'm saying supernatural, well, let's just say hypernatural, but supernatural directed panspermia. God making the first life, say Luca, to bring about. And then evolution happens. Now, just quickly. Same thing with all the happenings, Noah's flood, the parting of the sea. Don't forget the Exodus account has wind coming specifically. It's a simultaneous supernatural and natural phenomenon. Now, I'm talking about what happened in history, so to speak. You and I can agree on those contexts, but for example, the Quran says that Moses struck the sea, but the Bible says all he did was lifted up his hand. The Quran says the Pharaoh drowned and was washed up and preserved.
Both accounts are unscientific.
No, but that's not the point.
No, but
what
do you agree?
What
Do you
actually
agree?
happened?
Do you
What
agree?
actually happened in history is my point.
Okay, my friend, do you agree?
Well, did he strike the sea or did he raise his
Did
hand?
the staff become a serpent?
Look, firstly.
Did the staff become a serpent?
Well, both the Quran,
It did.
the Quran and the Bible says so.
Look, my problem,
but I'm
Rob,
talking
is
about
this.
the differences.
Look, my problem, Rob, is this. You're trying to make it look like we're in a different boat when it comes to miracles, and it's not true.
I'm not
you
talking.
know it's not true.
I'm not even talking about that.
So that's why
I'm
you
talking
brought
about
up the creation
okay,
of
wait.
Adam.
I'm talking about
Where
was
I
it-
would say we
I'm
are
talk-
different is that the
You're
Bible,
not hearing
the
me.
Bible gets certain things
I
historically
just
wrong.
heard you. I'm saying, what was the name of the mountain?
Let's get this guy in as well.
Sorry.
Because
What
he's
was-
speaking and people can't
Sorry,
see him.
Sorry.
Yeah.
What was the name of the mountain?
Yeah, go on.
What was the name? Oh, you can turn around.
We have to finish very soon. We have
What
to pray.
was the name of the mountain that Noah's Ark landed in the Quran?
Judy.
Right. The only other people group that spoke about Judy were the Syriac Christians, like Ephraim the Syrian mentions Judy. No one in the ancient Near East, not even in the Genesis account, because in the ancient Near East they call it Urartu, the Genesis account says Ararat, but specifically that Syriac connection is there in the Quran. Same thing with respect to the Pharaoh drowning. What was the name of the Pharaoh that drowned? If it's Ramses II,
We don't know.
he dies in 1213 BC.
We don't know.
But
I
he
just said we don't know.
Wait, I'm just saying.
The Bible claims it's Ramesses.
No.
Yeah.
No. He
Okay.
didn't drown in the Bible. Yes,
But-
Ramses is mentioned in Exodus.
Yes. So Ramesses the
Piha he
second.
wrote,
Yeah.
and Ramses, the
Yeah.
storehouse of Ramses,
Yeah.
and that's why Egyptologists.
Quran doesn't say Ramesses.
Well, this is my question. Like when I read Ibn Kathir, he says that Gabriel swoops down, stuffs mud in his mouth, because Surah 10 mentions.
That's from an Israelite. That's from an Israelite saying.
Okay. I'm not making
That's
that
not
as-
authentic.
I'm not making that as an
Yeah.
argument. I'm just saying
Yeah.
this is what I've read, and I'm
Yeah.
wanting your clarification.
Yes.
So when Egyptologists say you have a range of pharaohs from Amenhotep II,
Yes.
potentially to Meneptah, and interestingly, one of your commentators, Madudi, I think his name is,
Yeah.
he's a.
Don't use any commentaries. Give me an authentic,
No, I'm just saying. based on
authentic
what I've read
report from the
you,
Prophet. Yeah.
He holds to Meneptah. So in other words, you have a range.
Yes.
We have their bodies.
Yes.
Now Maurice Bucaille says that French doctor in the 70s, apparently he found salt content and sand content in Ramses' body. That's been disputed.
Claims. Yeah.
Egyptologists say that the Exodus, according to the Bible, and even outside the Bible, happens between 1275 BC and 1250 BC if it's Ramses II.
Claims.
But he dies in 1213 BC.
Can I just
And
say?
wait, my last point.
Yeah.
All media, like cartoons, like Prince of Egypt and so on, all depict the pharaoh surviving that sea of reeds that washed the Egyptian army away. It's only the Quran that has him drowning.
And the Ten Commandments.
I'm saying if I was a Muslim, I would have to believe that this is Allah declaring no human, because see, Surah 3 says this is from the unseen. Muhammad wasn't a witness. Excellent. So Allah is on the hot seat when it comes to history.
Yes.
So my question is, did that happen?
What happened? Did what happen?
The drowning of the Pharaoh, for example.
Yes.
Or Mount Kudi for the
Yes.
Ark landing.
Yes.
XYZ.
So
Yeah.
Can I
Yes.
ask you one
Yes.
question? Can I
Yes.
ask you one question? Is there anything that we know of certainty from what you've said that can categorically show the Quran is wrong in any of these accounts?
Yes.
Which one?
Which one?
Exactly. The Pharaoh specifically.
No.
Wait, no, how? Which pharaoh?
Okay.
Which pharaoh? Quran doesn't mention the
remember
pharaoh.
when I said that range? Amenhotep.
No, wait.
Wait.
Yeah.
I'll answer.
Yeah.
Remember that range? Amenhotep II to Meneptah. Meneptah is Ramses.
So you're using the range.
Why?
Wait.
Why
I'm asking.
Yes.
Okay.
But why?
But okay. Before you use a yardstick to undo the Quran, you need to first establish the authority of the yardstick.
Yes,
You're using
and
a
that's
range.
why I said why.
You're using a range.
I rhetorically asked why.
Rob,
Yes.
please
Yes.
move with me.
Okay.
You're using a chronological range.
Yes.
Is Egyptian chronology an established
Yes.
fact among Egyptologists?
For that range, yes.
No, sir.
Yes,
You don't know what you're
yes,
talking about.
no.
I'm
sorry.
Wait, there are monuments with dates. Yes, there are monuments with the names of pharaohs. Okay, we know the dates because in Egyptology, there are established facts
Yep.
because they are dated. There are dated monuments, and there are unestablished facts. And Egyptian chronology is one of those unestablished facts. Okay, people have opinions. There are Egyptologists.
Even from that
Yeah,
perspective, I
they
don't
have
see the
ranges. So
contradiction.
he's using a
Okay,
yardstick
one
that
second.
can be stretched
One second,
anywhere.
one second. I just want to say this and then I need to go.
Oh, now you need to go.
Yes, I am going to go.
Can you stop being condescending? Yeah, we can't deal with 7 years olds.
Rob, the reason why
we can't.
why I find it very hard to take you seriously is you were trying to give an account of the history of Darwinism, which was incorrect. You refused to say that the Bible's corrupt, which even J. Smith said. Now I ask you a clear question, which is, do we have categorical factual evidence that the Quran can be shown to be wrong through any of these arguments?
It doesn't.
And you
It
said
doesn't have
yes,
it.
it can, but it cannot. So there's a problem here of me trusting you with the information that you came up with, especially the fact that all of these Christian missionaries in the park agree the Bible has been corrupted, but you're not willing to accept the Bible's corrupted. So I can't take you as a serious intellectual.
Let's
Before
test.
you go,
Let's.
before you go,
You're
listen
claiming.
to what I have to say.
Wait. Just let's test that claim. Let's test that claim. He is claiming the Bible is not corrupt. I'm going to ask him on Egyptology. I'm going to ask you a question on Egyptology.
Yeah.
The book of Genesis uses the word Pharaoh.
Yes.
And king.
Okay?
And king, yes.
Pharaoh is the problem.
Yes.
Forget the king. King is not an issue.
Yeah.
Pharaoh is the problem.
Yes.
The term Pharaoh in the Old Kingdom
Yes.
was not used for the kings of Egypt.
Yes, I know
Okay,
exactly
Pharaoh. Okay, wait. The Quran amazingly makes that distinction. When talking to Moses in the Middle Old Kingdom, the term Pharaoh is used for the king.
Copy the Bible.
When Joseph is talking to the king, almost 400, 500, 600 years before Moses, he's calling him king.
Copy the Bible.
Okay, because we are now in the Hyksos period.
No,
Okay.
I'm sorry, Hyksos is before that.
Before Moses.
Yes.
That's the point I'm making.
Oh, sorry, I
in the
thought-
time of
I-
Joseph.
sorry, I thought you were in
Yeah,
Moses'
in the time.
In the time
So
of
now
David, yes.
there is this chronological error. Egyptologists. Wait. This is an error in the Bible, where Bible consistently uses the term Pharaoh in the time of Abraham, in the time of Joseph, in the time of Moses. Right? This is a clear error. Chronologically, this doesn't make sense. No Egyptian chronology supports that, and the Bible is corrupt by that virtue. Okay, the Quran makes the distinction. We have to go now. We have to go.
Can you hear me out
Yeah.
before you go? Please, no, please stay.
Yeah. Very. Okay, how long are you going to take?
Only like
1 minute.
30 seconds.
Okay. Brilliant. Go.
Go on.
the so-called anachronism you're talking about actually is important, okay? Important with respect to the Torah's composition, especially Genesis, because if you have, now notice this, this is how we can narrow down the date as to which pharaoh you're talking about.
He's just gonna prove that the Bible is correct.
No,
yeah, wait. What he's about to say?
I'm not, and
yeah,
I'm
go
about
on.
to do something
Go. I want you to say.
In Genesis 47, you have in parentheses. This is like the mention of Ramses is there in Genesis 47, which obviously makes no sense in the context of Joseph.
So what are you saying?
Moses is the editor, and Moses is putting together for his audience forward anachronistic statements, and that's okay.
Brilliant! Did you hear that? There is an anachronism in the Bible. There is anachronism in the Bible.
Allow me to finish. So, allow me to finish. So, in that context, that's important because we can narrow down which dynasty you're talking about. Amenhotep is the 18th, Ramses II is the 19th. Now, I have a book, The Exodus, an Egyptian Story by Peter Feynman. I would recommend this, again, Oxford publication, very recent, 2021 publication. All I'll do, I'll just read this paragraph here and then the conclusion of this sentence here. And you can read it with me.
Yeah, what is it?
This is literally how he starts his book.
What's the book called? What's the book called?
The Exodus, an Egyptian Story. And this is the latest with respect to Egyptology. Sure. And in fact, this is important because as a Muslim, you would want this.
Can I get a picture of the title page?
Yes.
Thank you.
Okay. Wait, let me read how he starts the book. He says, okay, here we go. Moses led people out of Egypt against the will of Ramses II. There's the range, 1279 to 1213. On the 7th hour of New Year's Eve, at the end of Ramses' 7th year, which would be 1272, he later in the book he argues for specific.
So he's using that chronology to claim that Moses was alive in the time of Ramesses
yes,
II.
And but specifically he's saying if it's this pharaoh, see when he dies, 1213.
Yes.
But he's saying in his 7th year, which makes it 1272.
Yeah, because he had a long reign, 70 years. Yeah.
But if the Exodus is 1272, that means he survives the Exodus and dies in 1213, which would contradict the Quran in that context if it is Ramses. So
you're on shaky grounds.
No,
you're now claiming it's Ramesses. Yeah.
Let me finish.
Yeah.
At the end of Ramses' 7th year of ruling, it is an Egyptian story. Why that time? Why that day? Why that year? Why against Ramses II? The answers to these questions are found not in the Hebrew Bible but in Egypt. To understand what Moses did, it is necessary to place him in the Egyptian context in which he had been raised and against which he acted. The search for this understanding also is a search to understand Egypt. Typically, that is not the way the search for the Exodus is conducted. Now, he's an atheist defending the Exodus just with the lens of Egyptology.
Okay, so...
And my point is, even evangelical scholars like Hofmeyr and David Falk will say Ramses II, if it's the 7th year of his reign, but he dies in 1213, so 1272 is not 1213.
But is this established?
The point is, if I was a Muslim and I read this,
yes,
there would be a contradiction because I would be like,
no, there isn't.
Surah 10 says,
I'm a historian. Now let me introduce myself.
Surah 10 says he drowned.
Wait. You can play this game.
Yeah,
Rob,
he survives.
This game can be played with ignorant street Muslims. I am a qualified historian. I've been published by Cambridge University. Okay, let me tell you how history works. I know how.
This is a scholar.
Wait. Okay, so am I. I'm a published scholar. Wait.
What would you say to this?
Okay,
how would you defend Surah 10?
Listen to him.
I'm a peer-reviewed, public, Cambridge, Cambridge qualified. Yeah. This guy, 7 years old, he doesn't know what that means. Okay, wait. This is Cambridge. This is me. Wait, let me show you. That's me. That's me. Okay.
Well done.
Wait. No. This is me.
Okay.
Yeah. Can you see that?
Yes.
That's me. That's the author. Okay. Now.
Like you.
I know how this field works. This is not established. Chronology, in particular chronology of Egypt, is not an established field. There is a lot of there is a lot of difference of opinion, a revision, and a lot of difference of opinion among established Egyptologists.
Okay.
They don't agree as to when the Exodus was.
So
Wait.
okay.
If there was an Exodus, for example, first of all, most of them
this
don't even
agreement
accept
means that the
Exodus.
first
They are atheists.
Actually,
wait,
they do
yeah.
now. Like,
okay,
the
wait.
case in point, that atheist scholar.
Well, okay, no
You're
problem.
using our
The point.
scholarship,
The point is. The
historian.
point is.
Has the Bible been changed?
You cannot use
Quran, yes.
something unestablished to make an established point. You get my point? You cannot be on a shaky ground and start building a house of cards.
Notice he's
Or-
not even going through the Bible to defend.
so,
He's just going through Egyptology.
so just because this guy says Exodus was at the time of Ramesses II,
You guys were arguing
we don't have to
earlier
accept it.
based on the
He's a
workings of
well-renowned
Quran.
Egyptologist.
So, I'm a world-renowned historian,
No, you're not.
published by Cambridge.
Just quickly,
Rob,
just as I tried to build that-
Rob, before
Whether you
jump-
like it or not,
Before
it's
you go,
true.
before you go, before you go,
Whether you like it or not, it's
before you
true.
go, can
Rob.
you please explain to me how you defend Surah 10, the drowning? As
Sorry?
a historian,
Sorry?
how do you defend the drowning of Pharaoh? Because I try to
It's a,
build
so,
a
it's,
bridge.
a, it's
You just believe it because the Quran says so.
100%. I believe it word by word, dot by dot.
notice
I have no
okay,
qualms.
But here's a thought experiment. Notice he tried to do it without the Bible. As a let's see if I can just defend it just through Egyptology, and he does.
I don't
Can
think,
you do that?
I don't
The
think he
problem-
was saying what you said there.
The
Because
Christians.
even the way
wait,
you read it, wait one second.
The Christians.
The way you read it there, you were reading into it.
Wow.
Yes, you were. And secondly,
Like
if
you were
we are
reading-
if we are to take historians seriously, please be consistent. Which historian, including this one, does he believe the Bible is preserved? No, he doesn't.
That's not the
No.
argument.
They all believe it's corrupt.
They all. So
No,
I-
wait.
Wait,
I am-
This is a fact.
wait,
This is
wait,
a fact.
wait.
Not
No,
forget,
no, no.
forget,
Yes,
forget,
it gets
We let
interesting.
you speak.
forget an
One second.
Egyptologist.
Yes, wait, gets
Forget an
One second.
Egyptologist.
Jay Smith,
Biblical
you said
scholars.
the Bible's
Biblical
changed. So
scholars.
does he.
Wait.
And the fact
Christians,
is,
Yes.
all of them
believing
believe this.
Christians. That's not me.
Here's what gets interesting.
That's not me.
Yeah, because no one knows you.
Rashid is with HID. Sorry,
Yes.
SHID.
Here's
fact
where
He is willing to take something which he barely
Yes,
understands
where-
to try and make a point for something
No,
he doesn't
you guys barely
fundamentally.
Here's
cannot
where
even
it gets
articulate.
interesting.
And on top of that, he came from somebody standing with a
Wait,
leather
relax.
that believed the
Sabur,
Bible
I have a
was-
Yes,
question.
one
Are all Egyptologists unanimous that Ramesses II was the pharaoh of Moses?
Yes.
Lie.
Yes,
That's
where-
a lie.
No.
That's
Yes,
a lie.
yes, where it gets
That's a
interesting.
lie.
Yes,
That's a
where
lie.
It gets interesting. You have the 5 views on the Exodus. One of the names is a person I just read, Peter Feynman. It's called the Exodus, Historicity, Chronology, and Theological Implications.
That doesn't mean anything.
The only person
So what
in
is
this
that?
list that says that the Exodus did not happen, which guess what, you disagree with him, is Ronald Hendel.
So you
Right.
just said there's
But
a
all of
consensus.
them
So-
agree
you just
with
said
the
there's a
So,
consensus.
so you just prove my point.
Of course there is.
You
A
just said-
consensus
Just prove my
is-
point.
wait
You know why?
Wait
You know
a
why?
second.
There's,
You know
there's
why?
a
Wait
list of
second.
there's a list of 5 scholars.
Peter
One of
Feynman
them believes Exodus didn't happen. He's trying to use that against us.
In their
No.
own religion, a consensus.
I'm
He tried
talking
to show a
about-
consensus.
I'm
and he
talking.
got
I'm
refuted by
talking
no
about.
reference.
I'm talking about Peter Feynman that I just quoted from as part of this consortium.
Yes, no
That
problem.
all defend the
He
Exodus,
may be-
and one individual out of all
Rob,
of them
I'm sorry.
denied it.
History is not.
That's the
His-
point.
Rob,
consensus.
history is not your field.
There's no
all
consensus.
of them agree with Ramses as being
How-
the pharaoh.
how
That's
ma-
the point.
Wait. How many are
He-
there? How many are there?
Ronald Hendel
How
is an
many Egypt-
atheist
how many
that
Egypt-
says that
how
there
many
is.
Egyptologists are
wait.
there?
Have you read that book? Have you read that
Yes,
book?
of
Okay.
course.
How many Egyptian chronologies are there? Okay. No, wait. We're gonna deal with this now.
you go.
Wait. How many Egyptian chronologies are there?
What do you mean?
No, wait.
You have-
No,
you have-
no, please.
you have what's
Rob,
called-
answer
you
my
have
question.
what's called-
Answer my
I'm
question.
answering.
How many
I'm
Egyptian chronologies is there?
answering.
Yeah.
You have what's called the new chronology. You have what's called the old chronology. You even have shifting of.
I hope everyone's
dynasties.
listening.
But
I hope
you know-
everyone's
no,
listening.
No, wait. Do you know when
No,
that was
no,
hap-
no,
Do you know
no.
when that happened? Do you know when that happened?
Okay, wait. Wait.
No, I can give you the answer.
Rob.
It was,
Rob,
I can give you the answer.
Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Let me
So-
make my point. So now that Rob has already acknowledged that there are multiple chronologies, he is using one of them to make a point that the Quran is false.
No.
Wait.
no,
Wait.
Yes.
Wait.
This is where
Rob,
I'm coming to
Rob,
defend
Rob,
you.
Rob,
Yes,
wait,
yes.
Rob.
Oh, now he's changed his mind.
Okay. Rob's initial point was that the Quranic story of Exodus
there, you're
cannot be
refuting the Quran even
substantiated.
more.
Wait,
I'm
wait.
trying to defend you
Wait,
from that.
Rob, please let me finish.
Well, no,
Rob,
because you wouldn't let him
Rob
finish.
was making a point earlier that the Quranic chronology,
We're gonna go 5
the
minutes ago.
Quranic
Rob
narrative
wasn't a big
cannot
one
be
last point,
supported,
and now you're still
cannot
here
be supported
trying to
through
somehow
history.
reconcile
He had
what
no
you said.
idea that I'm a historian,
You're not a historian.
and I know how these things work.
Oh, careful,
He's a
there's a
scientist.
Yes, okay.
He's a scientist. Okay, I'm a historian. Now he walked into my territory, and now he wants me to listen to his principles that I've never come across
What year
before.
did Adam
Now,
live?
And he got refuted by
in history, how this works is people have opinions, and those opinions are based upon their best understanding of the evidence.
Like in Islam, right?
Okay. Now, what he presented without realizing that this is an opinion of a historian.
Adnan, how do you define the word
This 7 years old is not going to let me talk.
From my understanding,
This
consensus is
grown
the
7 years
majority
old is not going to let me talk.
So if
He's
goes to
grown
a
in.
book
He's
that has
grown.
5 scholars, and 4
Okay.
of them agree.
Now,
that is a consensus. Like you say,
ladies
listen,
and gentlemen,
that would be ijma. Because for you,
ladies
for
and
ijma to be
gentlemen,
reached,
we have a
every
biological
scholar
phenomenon.
must have
A
agreed
7 years old who's
only
over
the
6 feet
majority.
tall.
So
Can you turn the
what?
cameras there?
If you don't know
We
what
have a biology,
consensus
scientific
is,
phenomenon.
then
A
I
7
would
years
say,
old.
yeah, you should answer it. There you go.
Okay. Now,
Consensus is
ladies
the
and
majority.
gentlemen,
And that's what Rob
ladies
has,
and
a
gentlemen.
consensus.
So Rob,
There's a consensus
Rob,
for Pharaoh drowning
there
is
is
my
there is
point.
no
Zero.
there is no consensus on Egyptian
the
history.
word
There is no
consensus.
consensus
Define that
on
word.
on wait
There
wait.
is.
Define that
Okay.
word.
There
Only for the Bible bashers,
Define
Bible
that word.
Bible thumpers, young Earth
And the
creationists.
Quran lickers
There,
and the
everything is
Blackstone
established.
kissers. Yes, only
Every-
they believe that Adam had supposedly.
This
God
guy,
kicked
this
his
guy.
mouth.
Wait,
Okay.
relax. Wait. So
The
now let
Quran
me
lickers
finish.
and the stone kissers.
Bible is full of riddles, inaccuracies, anachronisms, lies, fables. Bible. I'm gonna give a list,
Quran is full of
and this
celibacy.
guy's gonna run
That is
away,
from
and
God.
Rob is gonna run away as well. When I start
I'm
giving
not
lists,
gonna run-
I'm gonna.
no,
Okay,
no,
I'm gonna
that's
give a
not
list now.
fair. You're-
I'm gonna give a list now.
Rob,
I'm
I'm
gonna.
very
I'm gonna.
respectful.
I'm gonna
Carry
give.
on.
I'm gonna give a
Don't
list
do
now.
that.
I'm gonna give a list now.
No,
Of-
Adnan,
of-
you were asking
Of
a
corruptions
question.
in the Bible.
What's
Number
the-
one.
Wait,
I wanna come
Number
back.
one.
What?
Yeah, come.
Yeah.
Wait, hold
Number-
on a second.
number one.
Adnan,
Number
reset.
one.
You've run away. You haven't answered the
So
point.
clearly this guy thinks
Adnan,
he's failing.
Go back to the point.
He thinks he's
was
failing.
asking you a
That's why he's
question
interrupting. He doesn't
concerning
like. He
what
doesn't
happened
want
in
him to talk
Exodus.
anymore.
Why are
He
you
doesn't
running
want him
away
to
to
talk
Bible
anymore.
now?
So Rob, he's insulting you.
Adnan.
Okay, now.
Well,
In front of
now.
the cameras.
You have a scientist
Do you
standing
believe-
next to
do
me.
you
Do I
believe-
need you? Okay.
Adnan, do you
So
believe
now.
I've tried in building bridges.
Yes. So let's build
So then-
bridges.
so then let's build
Let's
bridges.
build bridges on
answering
Egyptology.
Rob's
Is the Bible
Okay.
corrupted?
Sorry?
Is the Bible corrupted?
No. Brilliant. So Bruce Metzger, they're one of their biggest scholars.
Okay.
One of the biggest.
Well,
no, they're not going to let me
Marine
talk.
Newton
You see, you notice
is
they will
currently
not let me
going
talk.
through-
They don't want people to hear what I have to say.
is
Bruce
currently
Metzger,
going through
Bruce,
analyzing
they
the
are
compilation of
they
the Quran.
are on fire.
Now, what he has
They are on
found
fire,
is that
right?
when the Quran was being
Antiseptic.
compiled, even
This
despite
medicine
the
is
fact
burning the
that
wounds.
recension occurred,
But I'm not going to
in
stop.
the
I'm going to
5
apply the
different
medicine.
Qurans that were made
Bruce Metzger.
and sent to the big
Bruce
cities
Metzger is a
like
scholar.
Kufa,
Yes.
like
Look,
Basra
listen to-
and
Carry on,
Medina,
carry on. They
those
can hear you.
Qurans
Go on, carry on.
contain
What does Bruce
spelling
Metzger
mistakes.
say?
Okay, he just wants to finish.
In the first century,
Bruce
the
Metzger
Quran already
is
was corrupted.
was
Now,
a
additionally,
believing Christian.
the
He
lack
died a
of
Christian.
the
He
seven
authored a
rule
book
within
titled
Islamic
The
context
Text
today.
of the New
That
Testament.
means that
Its
the
reception,
Quran was corrupted
corruption,
around
and
the time
restoration. He doesn't
of
want to hear.
the,
These people
of
are so
reception.
blind
If there
that
was
they
seven
do
rules,
not want
But
to
Bruce
hear
Metzger has nothing to do with
scientific
the
facts.
Exodus.
Right.
Has
So,
nothing to do with
Bruce,
the
I'll
Exodus.
talk to you now.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Exodus.
Okay.
Exodus.
Bruce Metzger.
No,
Yes.
back to the Exodus.
Who was even
Who are you, man? I'm not talking to you. I'm not even talking to you.
Let him respond. Let him respond.
to his death.
Move the cameras there because I don't want this guy here. I don't want this
I
guy.
ain't leaving.
Can you take your camera or you're going to walk away from you? We're going to walk away from you.
You're gonna
Because
walk.
he's making
So
noise.
you're running away.
He's making noise.
So-
Wait, yeah, he's making noise. Bruce
I want him
Metzger.
to talk
Bruce
to the
Metzger.
Exodus.
Yeah, we're going to
Let him
come.
respond. Let
He-
Only
no,
Exodus.
I
Anything
will,
but Exodus, and I'm taking your
because
shot.
corruption of the Bible is going to burn them alive spiritually, right?
Corruption
That's
of
going to
the
be
Quran
that's going to be
is
witch
the-
burning.
Adnan,
That's going to be a live
we're
witch
talking
burning.
about Egyptian
No,
chronology.
if he talks, if he
Adnan,
makes noise, I'm going to walk away
Egyptian chronology.
because he doesn't want me to talk.
One sec.
Yeah.
Dave,
Okay. Wait.
one
Wait.
sec, Dave.
I'm making a point.
Let me repeat my
Wait.
question
Wait.
again. Can I repeat
No,
my question again?
wait. You can't.
No,
I have to finish. I have to finish. I have to finish.
but not on the
I have to
Metzger
finish.
point.
I have to finish. You made a point about corruption. I am giving you Christian authorities. They don't want to hear the names. They don't want to hear the names. Okay, now Rob, I'm talking to you. If he makes noise, I'm going to walk away. Okay, yeah. Okay.
So,
Now wait.
Egypt.
No, Rob.
Egypt.
We're going to come to Egypt. We have been to Egypt. We're going to go back to Egypt soon. No problem. We're going to go through all of
can
Egypt.
even write
We're going
down
to go from Cairo to
Adnan,
Aswan.
Adnan.
Wait.
We can even take this
Wait.
to the museum,
Rob,
and we can have a
Rob,
Egyptian tour.
why are you so fidgety now? Wait.
I'm not.
Okay.
You're the one moving
Corruption.
around, not him.
The Christian,
literally
the
bouncing
the biggest Christian authorities in the world who have actually systematically studied the text of the Bible, okay, in particular the New Testament, have said that the Bible, the text of the New Testament is corrupted beyond repair, irreversibly corrupted. The text of the New Testament, corrupted. Well, I have to put ra in there so that the emphasis is pronounced. Okay, he doesn't like it. It's burning him. He's dying now. He's dying now. Okay, because he's blind. He's blind. He's not going to listen. He doesn't want to hear.
And then Allah,
Okay, done. We're done. He's making noise. He doesn't want us to. So the book's name is Bruce Metzger. Okay, Google the book so that we can show a picture as well, so that people can easily find it. Published by Cambridge University Press. Cambridge. Not missionary and their seminaries and their publications, all propaganda, all lies. Okay, never believe a book published by a Christian seminary.
believe what a Muslim says.
Never. They are bigots. They will never speak. They will ignore all scientific consensus. They will ignore all historic consensuses, and they will come up with their own theories. And they'll pick and choose. Bruce Metzger, Corruption of the Bible. Very easy. Google Bruce Metzger, Corruption of the New Testament. Yeah, there you go. The name of the book here, everyone, so that now
What does the content say?
the book title, the title of the book.
But no, the content.
Okay, contents come later. The title,
What does it say?
the text of the New Testament, its transmission, corruption, and restoration. So, what Bruce Metzger is saying in the title, this is a history of
Wait, no, you have
the
to-
transmission of the New Testament, its corruption, and its restoration.
All right.
So now, this is the greatest New Testament authority on the planet who died recently. He died recently, okay? Bruce Metzger, Cambridge University Press. This book is published by Cambridge University. So, according to the biggest scholar of the New Testament history, the text of the New Testament was corrupted. And now we are trying to restore it. That's the point.
All right.
Okay, over. Game over. Game over.
So I'm going to make a quick comment on that topic, but I want to stick with Egypt. So
Why is he quiet now?
All right.
Why is he quiet now?
So I have.
What happened to him?
Okay, go on.
Adnan,
Is he-
Adnan, I wasn't.
He's in a
Adnan,
state of shock now.
Adnan.
He's in a state of shock.
Adnan, let me respond.
Did you see him brave earlier? You see, this same guy,
Adnan,
same guy,
let me-
same guy.
Adnan, let me respond. Let me respond, Adnan.
He has been neutralized.
Okay.
He has
So
been
what's-
neutralized.
Oh, yeah, okay. So, I'm sorry, but that was quote mining, and we have a book dedicated to responding to claims like this.
What
Yes.
claims? What claims?
Your misuse of Metzger,
What?
for example,
How?
about so-called corruption and so on.
let him finish,
Let me finish.
What's Metzger's view?
The books, the book that I'm referring to is called Myths and Mistakes in New Testament Textual Criticism. All right?
Who's authored it?
Elijah Hickson, it's edited by Elijah Hickson and Peter Gurry. They work,
Who published it?
Who
published it? Publisher,
forward
please.
by Daniel B. Wallace, and the publisher is IVP.
Okay.
no,
Wait.
no,
No.
Let me
A bunch of
respond.
missionaries. Daniel. Okay, wait. A bunch of missionaries are responding to an established Cambridge University scholar.
Adnan. So,
That's why you can never trust missionaries. They will ignore all history.
What
all
Adnan is
consensus,
doing is the fact
all
that he's
scholarship.
poisoning the well.
Why don't you let him speak?
That's not valid.
All right. So, we have a scholar by the name of Stephen Neal, over 50 years ago, that Bruce Metzger was friends with, that said, quote, "The very worst Greek manuscript now in existence contains enough of the gospel in unadulterated form, hence not corrupted, to lead the reader into the way of salvation," unquote. That's, ironically, the context of textual criticism. Now, with respect to Egypt,
Okay, can I? No.
I'm sorry.
We'll get to
I'm
Egypt.
sorry.
I want to respond to that very
I'm
quickly.
sorry.
Very quickly.
Then get to Egypt about the chronology.
Yeah, we're gonna get to Egypt
Okay.
now. So he just read a quote from a missionary.
No, Stephen Neal is not a missionary.
There are
50 years ago, it was Bruce Metzger.
there are Trinitarian scholars who are missionaries and as well as scholars. I'm not denying that. Okay. Now, one of them was Bruce Metzger. Bruce Metzger, responding to this directly, what he read there, Bruce Metzger published an edited text of the New Testament in the Greek language, what we call Nestle and Aland. Okay. Bruce Metzger writes in the preface on page 11 that all 5,300 Greek, now 6,000, the number has increased. And the more the number is increased, the more the riddle is increased in the case of New Testament manuscripts. He writes, and I quote, "All biblical New Testament manuscripts of the New Testament, not any two of them are similar in all the particulars." Okay, faced with all these contradicting readings, I'm quoting word by word. Faced with all these contradicting readings, editors must decide which reading may be put in the content and which may be relegated to the apparatus. And a set of probabilities is used to reach an original reading. This is what Bruce Metzger, which was the greatest blow to any integrity left for the text of the New Testament. Why? What is he saying? Editors must use a set of probabilities to judge what may be the original reading, because the originals are completely lost and no two manuscripts of the New Testament are exactly the same. So which one is real now? The question is, the editors are facing a problem, which one is actually the original reading? So they come together in the US, in Germany, in Britain, wherever, they decide which may be the original and they put it down in their Greek New Testaments. So Bruce Metzger, those who know the field, they know this well. I've had debates, Rob, with your PhD doctors, like Dr. James White. I have a debate on YouTube, over 2 hours long, on this very topic. Go and watch it.
How am I doing?
Sorry? You're doing very bad. I'm sorry to say this. Yeah. You're doing very bad. You are nowhere near scholarly as that guy, because in that debate, James White, who has a PhD in theology, he agreed that the Gospel of John, Pericope Adulterae, the story of the adulteress, was not written by John. It was put down later on. He agreed.
Okay, so
He agreed.
So let's.
It's corrupted.
Okay. I've allowed you.
It's corrupted.
I've allowed you to speak.
Yes.
So here, in this context, let's bridge it to the Exodus. In this context, let's say the Exodus is false.
No, I'm not saying that.
No. I meant the book. Let's say, transferring New Testament textual criticism. Obviously, there's Old Testament textual criticism. Now let's just say that the book of Exodus can't be trustworthy. Ironically, scholars like Peter Feynman are doing precisely that, in the sense that let's not use the biblical book, let's just use Egyptology. Egyptology then says the Pharaoh did not drown. The Quran says the Pharaoh drowned. As a historian, what would be your response to someone like Peter Feynman?
Very good, very good. As a historian, I will respond to this scholar as follows. I will say that your opinion is based upon assumptions, okay, deductions, and extrapolations from Egyptological evidence and biblical evidence. You're trying to make sense of.
Not biblical. Remember, I just said not biblical.
But
Yeah.
the term Exodus is not mentioned anywhere in Egyptology. It's a biblical term. So he's using a biblical concept to read Egyptology into it. Okay, wait. So I would disagree. I would say, first of all, there is no consensus as to when and where and with who the Exodus took place. The chronology of Egypt is highly disputed. It's a very contentious area. To use the chronology of Egypt to make a point against the Quran, you are on shaky grounds from the very start. From the get-go, you are on shaky grounds.
Okay.
Egyptology and its chronology is not an established field.
Okay.
Only dated monuments are established.
Okay.
Where the dates are there, where the names of pharaohs are there.
Okay.
They are established. No questions there.
Wait. Okay.
Yeah.
So here, this is very important now. Okay.
Yeah,
This
yeah.
is me building a bridge now. When you're talking about shifting chronology, so imagine timeline A, timeline B, and they're doing the shift.
Yes.
In fact, that Christian documentary called Patterns of Evidence goes along with that.
I don't take anything from Christians.
No, I'm just saying.
Nothing from missionaries. Missionaries are liars. They have been liars even scholars are liars.
I'm just saying they bring up that to introduce to Christians who may not be aware about this chronological argument of Egyptology. The point is, it's an old, outdated model. Wait, let me finish. Let me finish.
Yeah.
The point that you're not understanding, and I'm not saying that derogatively, is that even if you shift the timeline, so for example, his timeline is, the chronological timeline for Ramses for him is 1279 to 1213. Say if you shift that into the 1300s, the point is it's that same pharaoh in the 1300s. All you've done is you've shifted all the pharaohs forward and backward, but it's the same pharaoh of that period. The point then is, where is Moses in that scale? Is he with Amenhotep II all the way to Meneptah? And in between would be
You just
Ramses
argue my
II.
point for me, yeah.
But you're only stuck within that range of pharaohs.
Not necessarily.
So what? He could be before Amenhotep?
We don't know.
He could be with Akhenaten?
We can never know. We can never
then
know.
How do you know he drowned?
Quran.
There we go. Quran.
Yes. And on that note, thank you very much talking to you. We have to go now. Thank you, Rob. Nice talking to you. No hard feelings. Ignore all the passion and all the noise. Which mics are yours?
I don't know. Is that
Mics.